Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, my name is Baki, and in this video we are going to be continuing from the previous video we made on what AI knows about Dagbani and the Dagombas. So we are going to be continuing from that video. This is a part 2 of the video. So in this video we are going to be asking the AI these questions. The first question will be the warrior tradition of the Dagombas. The second question will be the history and origins of the Dagombas. And the third question will be Dagomba culture and traditions. So let's go on and ask the first question. So the first one is the warrior tradition of the Dagombas. So let me type that for you. So the warrior of the Dagombas. The warrior tradition of the Dagombas. So let's see what it says. So the AI is telling us what it knows about the warrior tradition of the Dagombas. So it says that the Dagomba people have a long history of warrior traditions which have played an important role in their cultural identity. In the past, the Dagombas were known for their strong and skilled military forces, which were used to defend against external threats and to expand their territory. The Dagombas were also known for their bravery and valor on the battlefield and had a reputation as formidable opponents. And this is from history of what we have heard from people. This is very true. The Dagombas were very known warriors, and for that matter, which were used to defend against external threat and to expand their territory. And this is very true. As you can see, the northern region here, or the places where the Dagombas lived in the northern region, is very vast, and this is some of the reasons or some of the impact that their warrior tradition gave them. It gave them a very big territory. So the second part is saying that one of the most famous warrior traditions of the Dagombas is the Dagomba fence, which was a military formation used by the Dagomba army in battle. The Dagomba fence was a line of soldiers who would stand shoulder to shoulder with their shields, creating a barrier that was difficult for the enemy to breach. The Dagomba fence was used to protect the flanks of the army and was particularly effective in defending against cavalry charges. So for this one, I don't know much about it. Perhaps it's there, but I haven't heard of it. Then the third paragraph is saying that in addition to their military traditions, the Dagombas also have a number of other warrior traditions, such as the Damba dance, which was performed by young men as a rite of passage into adulthood. The Damba dance involved the participants dressing in traditional warrior attire and performing a series of intricate and athletic movements, which were meant to showcase their strength and power and prowess. Today, the warrior traditions of the Dagombas are less prominent than they once were, but they are still an important part of the cultural identity of the Dagomba people. So in another instance, I asked the AI the same question, the warrior tradition of the Dagomba people. So in this instance, you can see that the first part is the same or similar to the one that it gave us in the first one. But this second paragraph says that the warrior tradition in Dagomba culture was closely tied to the concept of Dagbani, which refers to the system of governance and social organization among the Dagomba people. Dagbani was a hierarchical system in which the king, called the Yana, held a position of great power and prestige. The Yana was advised by a council of elders and was surrounded by a group of warrior guards known as the Pembewura. Today, the warrior tradition in Dagomba culture is more symbolic than it was in the past. While the Dagomba people continue to value and honor their warrior heritage, the role of warriors in modern Dagomba society is more ceremonial than it was in the past. So this is what the AI has produced in the second part of the question, the warrior tradition of the Dagomba people. So the AI will continuously give you different responses and different ideas it knows about the Dagomba people, or the tradition, the warrior tradition of the Dagomba people. So let's leave this and go to the next question, which we are going to be asking the AI. So the next question is going to be the history and origin of the Dagombas. So let's type that. The history and origin of the Dagombas. So let's wait to see what it says. Okay, so it's saying that the Dagomba people are an ethnic group who lived in the northern region of Ghana and the upper east regions of Ghana. They are part of a larger group of people known as the Akans. They are part of the larger group of peoples known as the Akans. The Akans are thought to have migrated. The Akans are thought to have migrated to present-day Ghana from the eastern savannas of Africa and around the 13th century. The Dagombas are believed to have originated from the Mamprose people, who were one of the earliest Akan groups to settle in the region. So this first paragraph, this Akan team, I don't think the Dagombas are related to the Akans. So I think this is a mistake by the AI. So let's go to the second paragraph. The Dagomba kingdom was founded in the 14th century by a warrior and prophet named Toaje. The kingdom was centered in the center of Yendi, which became the capital of the Dagomba kingdom. Under Toaje's leadership, the Dagomba kingdom grew in power and influence, and the Dagomba people became known for their military prowess and their skill as farmers and artisans. Over the centuries, the Dagomba kingdom went through periods of expansion and contraction and experienced a number of internal conflicts and external threats. In the late 19th century, the kingdom was annexed by the British Empire and became part of the Gold Coast colony. After Ghana gained independence in 1957, the Dagomba kingdom was dissolved and the Dagomba people became part of the modern-day Ghana. So this is what the AI has to say about the history and origin of the Dagomba people. If you are not satisfied, you can tell it to go on and tell you more about this topic. It is going to give you more about this, but since there's no time, let's move to the last question, which is Dagomba culture and tradition. Dagomba culture and tradition. So the Dagomba people have a rich and diverse cultural heritage, which includes a variety of traditions and customs that have been passed down through the generations. Some of the key aspects of Dagomba culture and tradition include music and dance. So the Dagombas have a rich musical tradition, which includes a variety of instruments such as the talking drum and traditional dances such as the damba and the bambara. These forms of expressions are an important part of the Dagomba society and cultural life, and are used to mark important occasions and celebrations. So I'm not going to read through all of them, I'm just going to read the points. So another Dagomba culture and tradition includes oral tradition, and we have the artistry, the agriculture, family and community. So I'm going to stop here, then we are going to continue. I hope we have a part 3 of this video too. So in the part 3, we are going to be going more deep into the culture of Dagbani, such as the music and dance. You can take that as a topic on its own, then ask it and tell us, and to tell us what it knows about it. Then we are going to also talk about the oral tradition, the artistry, the agriculture, and so on. So we want to keep on exploring to see how much an AI knows about the Dagbon kingdom or the Dagombas and the Dagbani language. So I'm going to stop here, and I hope we have a new video to continue on this. We are going to continue digging inside to find out more about what an AI knows about the Dagomba people. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to this video to keep us motivated to produce more content of this for you. See you in the next video. Bye.